What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 7 things that make you equally yoked. Before I get started, I'm going to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscription button in the corner of your screen and hit that notification bell as well, and you'll get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 7 things that make people equally yoked. You know, at the end of the day, I thought about dating and mating. You know, and it's hard. It's hard work to actually find somebody that's going to compliment you and not complicate you. And I came up with a list of 7 things that I feel like is very important. And these 7 things, if they work for you and they match up with the person you're dating, then you can start a good foundation with this person and move on. But if you can't see eye to eye on these 7 things and be equally yoked together, it won't work. And there's a lot of people that's in relationships right now that's coming into situationships because they might have only checked 2 things on the whole box that I have. And this is just my list. Maybe your list may be shorter, but these 7 things I feel like can help you in the long run start a foundation with a person and grow with a person. Because if you don't have these 7 things, eventually you will grow apart when you're not unequally yoked with somebody. But I'm really interested in the comment section on this one. Make sure you guys put a comment in and say, would you add something on the list or would you cut something off my list? But the first thing I would say on my list is the physical attraction. And we're going by today's everyday dating. You know, this list could be switched around, but I'm going to say first thing first is I have to be physically attracted to you. Or just period. People have to be physically attracted to each other for things to work, for people to be cooperative towards the opposite sex, and that's just what it is. Number 2, you have to understand that as a man, I should have a certain boundaries in what I believe in and just what I do as a man, and same thing as a woman. If you go in respecting this person's boundaries, the man or the woman, you will understand when you guys are together, they will set even more stronger boundaries. So if a person don't have a boundary around them when you dating them, then why date them anyway? You know what I'm saying? So number 3, emotionally free and living in their truth. So basically all the trauma from the past relationships leading up to you start dating them, they either got a testimony about where they're at today and how the strength of the last relationships or the lessons they learned in the past that made them the person they are today. So you want to deal with people that's emotionally free and live in their truth and not leaning on you to bring them happiness. You're just complimenting the happiness they have for themselves, because at the end of the day, guys, you have to put yourself first. Like I always tell you guys, love yourself, date yourself. When you take care of yourself, your needs, you take care of your needs, your wants will come, and then somebody come in your life. So that's number 3. Number 4, spiritual connection. Now, this one could easily be number 2, but I feel like the way we date today, we go for the physical. We should check each other's boundaries, and we should make sure people's not emotionally messed up. Then you want to make sure that you're on the same spiritual realm or spiritual connection. Now, it's cool if you have a different religion than the other person, because you have to compromise if you really like this person. And then this is a make and break situation right here. You know, you could actually be in this situation and saying, your spirituality don't match my spirituality, so we're just going to go our separate ways and just be friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. But spirituality, after you go through all the other things on the list, I feel like it's number 4, and it could be higher on other people's lists. Number 5, sexual. Now, at the end of the day, you want to be with somebody that will satisfy you in the bedroom, or actually has the flexibility to satisfy what you're used to. Now, if it's just really, really bad, unfortunately, sometimes you can't get over that. And some people can, some people can't. I'm not going to be an expert and say everybody can deal with this, but some people can't. So usually, you want to make sure you guys have the same sexual outlook on the relationship and can please each other and the desires are met in the relationship. Number 6, family love. You know, a lot of people that come from families that's broken or maybe don't even know how to love, if they can't love their family, how can they love you? You know, and I ain't saying every family needs to be perfect, but they want to be striving towards having a great family in the future, or understanding the family values of life, period. How you gonna start a family if you can't even see what you had, you know? And there's some people that didn't have a big family. My father didn't have a big family. My mother did. But my father wanted a family. That was his goal in life. That was one of his testimonies to my mother. So at the end of the day, guys, remember that the family values should be strong. And, you know, if it's a broken family and he always talking bad about his family, his mama, or she's talking bad about her daddy and the people in her family, then at the end of the day, that don't look pretty good for the guy or the woman in the situation. So make sure that they have good family values. And if they don't have a big family, make sure they want family ties in the future. So number 7, last but not least, is financial and political beliefs. Now, your financial goals should match when you're dealing with somebody. You know, usually when you're in your 20s, your 30s, and your 40s, your finances are a little bit everywhere. And in your 20s, you can probably make bad mistakes. In your 30s, you're trying to get it corrected. In your 40s, you want to be living good. And at the end of the day, it's okay if somebody make a little bit more money than the next person, but are you know the value of a dollar? Is a dollar represent who you are, or you represent the dollar? That's always important to understand how to make decisions financially that's not going to be a burden on your relationship. And then once you find out that if you're on this financial, you know, on the financial thing with the person, then you know you can grow with a person. Political is basically, is you're a Democrat or you get into that stuff, or, you know, or do what you believe in the court system, because when you do get married or you do get a relationship, it's things called common law. It's, you know, child support. You have a baby by this person. You want to know where they at, where they stand with the political or government views of relationships. Are you going to let the government control your relationship, or are you going to allow you guys to control it if it doesn't work out? You know, be a straight up man about it, and be a straight up woman about it, and move responsibly with this situation. So those are my 7. You know, at the end of the day, 7 in the Bible is completion. And I feel like if you can get these 7, you know, going to be equally yoked with somebody, you can build a strong foundation and look towards the future. If these, and for me, these are make or break of situations that I feel like it ain't have to be perfect, but they have to be real close. Because at the end of the day, you want somebody that's on the same level you're on. You don't want nobody, you're up here, they down there. So at the end of the day, I always tell you guys, let's attack our lives. Let's stack up our lives. You know, let's think about what we can do to make ourselves better. And, you know, at the end of the day, I want to see you guys comment in the comment sections, and I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.